everybody that's listening and watching to this, let me ask you something. Does this sound like you? Let me just describe something. You and I'll describe me, right? Ever since I can remember, I have been addicted to planning systems. Like, I love them, planners. I love buying them, right? In the old days, it was, remember the Filofax and the Franklin Covey planner and all of these. I just love them. I bought them all, and then the Palm Pilot came out and I loved electronic organizers and I loved, and then, oh my goodness, the iPhone, and I've got about 47 different to-do apps and productivity systems on my phone. My bookshelves over here are full of how to be more effective and more productive. And I've set up so many of these systems and I've done all of these things and set them up with love, created them, got them working, and then never opened them again. Mm-hmm. Does this sound familiar to any of you listening? Does this sound familiar, Adam?
That's my 100%.
Yeah, right. And when I describe this, there are 5% of entrepreneurs who, by the way, are really good planners. They can use to-do lists. Yeah. But one thing that's almost universal with entrepreneurs that Kathy Colby discovered was that our ability to use some sort of planner, diary, to-do list, any of those sorts of things was virtually useless, right? We love them, but we can't use them because, you hear the expression out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. And that's what happens. You close your to-do list, you put it away or you turn off the app and you never go back to them, right? It's just a natural thing. And I bet there are people shaking their heads and put it in the comments, yeah, this is me. So, fortunately, this is a solved issue, and this is where Kanban comes into it. Because what the Kanban board was, and by the way, I think a lot of you watching this, particularly if you're like us and addicted to productivity systems, you've actually seen many Kanban boards. You just don't know them as such. If you've used Atlassian or Jira, or you've used Trello, yep, or any of those documents where you've got 3 columns, if you can imagine it, a want to do, a doing, and a done column, any of those sorts of things. What you're actually seeing there is an example of, people refer to it as Scrum boards, Agile boards, but they all come from, their genesis all comes from the Kanban board, right, which is the system developed by Taiichi Ohno, and it's a miracle for entrepreneurs, right? It's an absolute miracle because using Post-it notes, you've got this visual way of